Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to TBC headquarters. I'm Ira. I'm your host. Um, I've been asked by a lot of cigar smokers, a lot of my customers here at the TBC, what's the best cutter to use on a cigar, and how does it affect your smoking experience? And here's my recommendations for those. There are many different ways and tools for cutting a cigar, and many cigar aficionados will often have a preference, as I do, as well as some reasons why. Ultimately, it does come down to personal preference, but that is something that can only be developed over time. For those new in the world of cigar smoking, the different ways to prepare a cigar for smoking may be overwhelming. What I tell them is, while it may be confusing to those who are don't understand the reasoning behind it, the way you may choose to cut your cigar will certainly make a difference on how the cigar smokes. So, different cigar cutters. One of them is a scissor cut, and a little bit about this. It's usable for all kinds of cigars, thin or thick, long or short. These cutters are smaller, wider, and stronger than the standard pair of scissors. So don't try paper scissors to cut your cigars. It's not going to go over very well. They have thick, wide blades that you can see. They can make a clean slice through the wrapper and filler without catching and tearing at the cigar. So let me just demonstrate how this works. So a cigar cutter, so a scissor, basically, you're going to put the cap of the cigar into this hole, and you're going to, what's just in here like this, and just carefully just take off the top, nice and clean cut off the cap. All right, now let's get into a straight cutter. A straight cutter, as you can see here, it's TBC straight cut. Okay, and this is recommended for all cigar smokers, as far as I'm concerned, because it's got the back on it, and you can't ruin it. You can't make a mistake. The straight cutter is by most famous cigar cutting tool used in the industry. These cutters can have one or two blades. This one is a double guillotine, as you can see. Some of them are only a single. These cutters have, like I said, one or two blades, and it's also it's often called a guillotine cutter. And I'll demonstrate how that's done. So basically, you're going to put the cigar and the cap into there, and you're going to just cut it. All right. The other option is this type of guillotine cutter. This is a single blade. This is a more expensive cutter, but it's very easy to make a mistake. And if you take off too much of the cap, you know what you're going to have. You're going to have a cigar that's going to unwind on you. So you just take a little bit off the top, and you get a nice clean cut. Okay. The next one would be the V cutter. Now the V cutter, which is right here, okay, this is a cross between the guillotine cutter and the punch cutter. It's called the V cut. You can see it. See how it goes in there? Much like the punch cutter, this tool does not cut the entire end off the cigar, like I just did, but rather removes a smaller, more exact amount of material to make the cleaner cut, more simplified experience, usually deeper into the cap. So if I do this, I place the cap into the V cut, and I get a nice, clean, deep cut into the cigar. Now, what a lot of people do, this is kind of new to the industry, is they do what they call a star cut. So after they make the first V cut, they'll turn it upside down like this, and they will make another cut in there, and it becomes a star. I don't do that. And the last cut is called a punch cut. And the punch cut, you can see right here, makes a nice small hole into the top of the cigar. Let's do it into this one. So you're going to go in, and it's just going to make a nice little hole, nice clean. And when you pull it out, it'll pull out a little round piece of the cap. And pretty simple. I like a punch cut once in a while. Now, if you have a torpedo, obviously the best cut for that would be a straight cut or a guillotine cut, just to cut off a little bit off the cap like that. Again, same thing. If you were to cut off too much, what'll happen is it'll unwind the wrapper, and you'll have a real big mess on your hands. So those are the options. You've got the scissor. You've got the straight cut. You got the V cut right here. And of course we have the punch cut. And this one is pretty cool because it has 3-in-1. So you can pretty much, have your options depending on what you like to smoke. Personally, I like a straight guillotine cut. I feel that most rollers, most cigar makers, they blend their cigars to be smoked with a straight cut. I think you get more of a stronger, more of the experience of the blend that was meant to be. So those are the options. I hope that helped. My recommendation is try them all out and see what you prefer. Keep them lit, and thanks for joining me at TBC headquarters here, the Boutique Cigar. If you want to visit us and see all the different custom blends, please go to our website at www.theboutiquecigar.com. Also, if you would, subscribe to our Facebook group and Cigar Lovers, the Boutique Cigar Lovers group, where we have about 700 members, and our YouTube page at the Boutique Cigar Lovers TBC. That's it for now, folks. Enjoy your weekend and keep it smoking.